So what I'm going to show you now is the presentation that we use for the Prosperity first meeting, but it also can be used for group meetings and presentations. So let's look at the first slide. So who are Prosperity Insurance Brokers? Well, it's a professional, creative and ethical organisation, legal and licensed in the UAE for the Insurance Authority, the Abu Dhabi Economic Department and through Dubai in the Dubai DMCC. We're representing a wide range of multinational and national companies in the UAE, an experienced management team of over 80 years in the industry and over 30 years of UAE and GCC experience. So let's have a look at some of the companies we represent. AXA. AXA is one of the largest insurance companies in the world, is based in France. MetLife, one of the biggest companies worldwide, based out of the USA. French Provident International, one of the oldest UK life insurance companies. Zurich, based in Switzerland. Generali, based out of Italy. And then there's Aetna, which is an American medical company, and Daman, a local medical company. Now these are just a few of the companies that we represent, but hopefully it gives you an idea of the size, strength and pedigree of the types of companies that we represent. A lot of the international companies that we represent are based in the Isle of Man, which is what we call an offshore centre. If you look at the map there, you'll see a white square box with a small island in the middle. That's the Isle of Man. Why offshore centres? Well, it's safe and secure, is a favourable tax structure, it's freedom from exchange controls, confidential and Policyholders Protection Act. So the Isle of Man is a separate country with a separate government, so it makes up its own rules and regulations, which is why the companies are based there. So what can Prosperity offer you? Well, personal financial planning tailored to your needs, financial technical advice, help on taxation, wills and trusts, international finance expertise, excellent product range covering savings, investments, life and general insurance, local representation and local knowledge, as we all live here as well, Islamic and taxable products and advice. A little bit about me, Prosperity Advisor. Well, I received the latest information and comprehensive technical support. I give qualified and confidential advice. Most of our agents are qualified by the Chartered Insurance Institute of London. We give free service with regular reviews. So why personal financial planning? Well, to suit your individual circumstances throughout life. For example, establishing a home, raising a family, educating your children, fulfilling your business ambitions, and planning for your retirement. But let's consider what can happen. If we take 100 people from the age of 20 through to 65, what we see is 1 will be wealthy, 4 will be comfortable, 5 will be self-supporting. Unfortunately, 26 will be dead. But 64 will also be dependent on friends, relatives, charity, or the state. Nobody plans to fail, but many just fail to plan. Our goal is to make sure you're in the top 10, or if you die, your dependents are. Let's look at your opportunity to accumulate wealth. If you were to start work at age 20 earning $10,000 a year and your salary was to increase by 10% each year until you retire at age 65, you will earn almost $8 million during your working life. Yet it's a frightening fact that 7 out of 10 people would not have even saved a year's income by retirement. Why do you think that is? If you remember when you first started work, you probably remember when you first got your first paycheck and suddenly you've got freedom. It's your money, you know, you can do what you want with it. Maybe you'll give some money to your family. Maybe you'll go out and buy some clothes, or I don't know, maybe the latest phone. But it's your money, you do what you want with it. So what happens is we earn money, we start to save money, but then we spend money. And this becomes a sort of a cycle. As we earn more money, as we become more experienced, we get promotion, we save more money, but we spend more money. And then we earn more money, we save more money, and we spend more money. So often this is the situation. Are you a short-term saver? Short-term savings only provide for short-term needs. It's a difficult habit to break. Often no thought is given to long-term savings. So let's look at life's changing pattern. As we previously stated, our income increases as we get experience and as we get promotions or change jobs to different careers. But if we look at the commitment line, it starts off lower than our income in our early years, but as we get older, our responsibilities increase. So greater responsibilities lead to increased financial commitments. It could be a loan for a property, or maybe for a car, or starting a business, or even educating our children. But just one upset could mean disaster, redundancy, accident, or ill health. So we need to plan for these possibilities. The other thing to look at is, if we look at the income line, the red line, as we get to retirement, we retire, but our income retires with us. But our commitments, with the white line, continues. So during our working life, we have to put money aside for our later years in life to ensure we retire with some dignity. So part of all you earn should provide for financial independence. We all need to plan for the future, planning for a secure future, but coping with the unexpected. Financial independence is the ultimate aim, be it short term, medium term, or long term. So what are your future plans? What we're going to do now is review your future plans, agree your objectives and aims, establish your priorities, and start planning to achieve. Thank you.